I Beat Blacks. Need an MP3 player, but don't like the Apple range of iPods? Look no further than German company Trextor, who produced the I Beat Blacks. At the time of publishing this article, Trextor had renamed the black edition of the I Beat to just Blacks. I wonder why. and then there's number 3, which is...
Yay, Germany.
And Vagisil is a full line of feminine hygiene products made by Comba Incorporated in 2007. Vagisil reintroduced the Vagisil screening kit. At least they get straight to the point, I guess. Number 2 is Anusol, 12 suppositories. Anusol is for the medication that can be used to treat hemorrhoids, also known as piles. The Anusol range includes creams, ointments, and the popular WPF suppository form of treatment. For those who may not be aware, suppositories are waxy objects to stick up your bum. Let's hope you don't need a price check on this one next time you are at the market. And number 1 is AIDS, spelled AIDS, spelled as pronounced AIDS, was a diet candy in the 1980s. The New York Times reported that the active ingredient in AIDS was phenylpropanolamine, substance the FDA has now ruled not recognized as safe. Here is a bonus, a truly cringeworthy advert of AIDS. And what does it do? Okay, it's a bunch of women walking around a laundromat. And she said...
saying, I've got AIDS!
No, it's better than that. She said, I was gaining like months until I had a box of AIDS inside me. And I lost all the pounds right away. From chemist only.
You know what that means? That just means that I have to buy a box of that just to say that I have like AIDS in a box someplace.
Good luck.
Don't piss me off. I've got AIDS. I've got AIDS in a box.
I've got AIDS that'll dissolve in your drink. Alright. Alright, that's all I got.
Alright, Dave, do you got something, or do you want me to go?
I've got plenty of good things. Alright.
So do I.
Well, we're all familiar with FML. I've got top of all time, top 20 or something like that. I'm not going to read them all, but I found one that I thought was pretty funny. Today I heard my sister masturbating in her room. I took the dog around the block to get out of the house, and I came back to see her leaving her room, my electric toothbrush in her hand. Let it sink in. Don't worry, guys. You'll get it. Alright. Today I was sitting in class. I fell asleep during the lesson. I was wearing sweatpants and had an erection. My teacher came up to me and grabbed my penis. She thought it was my phone. Alright.
It's kind of sad.
Today my mom, you and your dad like the same foods, right? Try this for me. She then proceeds to give me a strawberry flavored jelly. I say, it tastes good, and ask what she gave me. It's my new nipple cream. I want to surprise your dad tonight.
Oh, wow.
Disturbing on so many levels.
Yeah, I know.
That really is.
Let's see. Let's see. Today I saw an elderly man fall in a crosswalk, so I jumped off my bike to help. As I helped him across, the light turned green. At that point, I noticed my phone had fallen out of my pocket in the street and was run over by several cars. I then watched across the 6-lane street as someone stole my bike. Let's see. Oh. Today, this really attractive woman that I've known for years told me that when I can have sex with her standing up, she'll have sex with me. I'm confined to a wheelchair.
Wow.
Talk about a bitch.
Seriously.
Who says that to another human being who's in a freaking wheelchair?
I know.
Damn.
Man, this is just depressing. This like it's funny, but it's also like, oh, wow.
I have something that's just funny. Top 10 worst celebrity baby names.
I have that one too.
He's
do.
excited. We're all excited. All right, but now it's my turn.
All right, go.
I get my moment. All right, I have a series of topics I think we can talk about. I think we can all agree on. So the first one I come up with was unnecessary movie sequels. Let's take a look. Matrix 2 and 3. Any Disney movie that had a sequel. Something off of the top of my head. Because those are really the ones I'm focusing on. Like Big Mama's House 2.
Yeah, why don't we just see Martin Lawrence say it again? It's like getting working with that scene again. That's funny.
See, there's just... Why do you need to make equal to The Lion King? Why? Why do you need to touch that? Like...
Yeah, that was a good thing.
You have to understand this. The circle of life is not complete unless a baboon lifts a kitten into the air. That's all.
Alright. So, there's that. Also, next on my little list, before I'll pass the buck, is, I recently looked at a friend's status on Facebook, and it seemed he was suffering from a little problem I'm suffering from. No help wanted signs. Now, I've come to believe that this is a conspiracy against me.
Just you?
Just you.
Well, and other people, but it mostly affects me directly.
Okay. So what you're saying is there's a group of people who decided that we're not going to put...
I have no idea what you just said, dude.
Really?
Yeah, no one can hear
Can you hear
you.
me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Really?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
Could you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe there's conspiracy. The president needs to sign in a bill saying, put up help wanted signs again. We need it. I need it. Fuck you, Juan Pablo.
That's right. Chef seems to be getting along much better if we just continually throw insults at him.
Hey, if you put on a friendly face and ask around, you're gonna get lucky.
Oh,
That
shit.
That's how it works.
Fuck that out.
Let's see. One more, actually. Alright, we kinda, did anybody see the Zero Punctuation this past week?
No, not yet.
It was, Yahtzee did the review on Infamous. And something really got me at the end, when he's doing the end credits and he writes a couple of things? One of the things he wrote was, now there is a character in a video game that has an excuse for dying when he gets in water. And then that made me think, why is that? That's another bad thing. Why do so many main characters in video games die from touching water? What are we comprised of? Like 75% water?
Yeah, but they're video games. They're made of pixels. It doesn't work that way.
Electrical
Still,
circuits
though.
and water, bad. Alright.
But if you're the faceless, nameless guy from Grand Theft Auto 3, if you fall into water, you will.
Yeah. What is?
If you are an assassin from the Middle Ages and you fall in water, you will die.
Well, in that guy's defense, he was in the middle of a frickin' desert. I don't know if he actually knew how to swim. So,
Alright, fair enough, but still. Too many games have video game characters dying because they fall in the water. It's bullshit. Characters need to be able to fucking swim, or at least float and be able to call a helicopter for help.
So you're playing your video game and your character falls into the water. And what do you do? Press like R3 and he pops out fucking floaties.
Talk about.
Yes.
I think we should talk Chris into making that a downloadable mod for any game.
He'll get right on.
Fail.
Dan.